There we go. Okay, there's that. Let's see, desktop audio. Let's see, is game audio being picked up? No, it isn't. What the fuck? Fuck you, Stalker. Argent experiences bugs, Stalker mechanics. Okay, there we go. Desktop audio is working. Okay, guys, I'm just going to quickly restart the stream just because that no audio part is really shitty. There we go, and we're back on. Sorry, I was just restarting so I could start with having audio enabled. I think there was an update or something, so that's probably what reset those. So yeah, let's see here. So this is S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow of Chernobyl. So I started playing this again. It's been a while. I like to replay S.T.A.L.K.E.R. every year or so because this game has a massive modding community. And fuck. And there we go. I just died. That's going to happen a lot in this game. So yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite games. I can't say enough good things about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. games. They're definitely not for everyone. So maybe talk a little bit about my experience or just kind of the history of these. So the first S.T.A.L.K.E.R. game came out in 2007, which was followed the second year. First one was Shadow of Chernobyl. Then came Clear Sky. Then came Call of Pripyat in 2009. And there hasn't been a game since. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2 got into development hell. CGS Game World, which is actually a Ukrainian developer, interestingly enough, CGS Game World basically collapsed, and some of the original team went on to make Survivarium, or something like that, and the other half of the team went on to found, I think it's called Deep Silver, and if you've heard of Metro 2033, that is by the same people, some of the same people who did S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The idea being to take a similar Russian. Mitch L says, "Oh well, actually, you can see the chat now." Says Severium sucks ass. It does look like shit, but they had to put in a zone somehow. But yeah, so they went on to make Metro 2033. Metro 2033 is really good. I recommend it and its sequel, Metro 2034. But yeah, they wanted another like Slavic sci-fi pseudo apocalyptic whatever. So it was a good fit for them. So maybe yeah. So when S.T.A.L.K.E.R. came out, it was kind of a real underdog. The game was buggy as hell. It didn't make a lot of sense. It was just really, really weird. Because keep in mind, most games are either made by the Japanese or North Americans. And both of those two groups have a very specific cultural mindset. I mean, obviously, the Japanese have a very different worldview and a very different way of doing things than the North Americans. But we haven't really seen too much of what Slavs do when they make video games. But this was kind of an example of that. The other main Slavic video game franchise is obviously The Witcher, which is also kind of weird. Just very different because it comes from a very different mind and a very different soul, I suppose you could say. So I'll talk about the plot in a minute, but yeah, Roger Hardy. Yeah, Metro and The Witcher are both. I'll talk about the plot in a second, but yeah, kind of the thing, one of the things that made S.T.A.L.K.E.R. different, other than the fact that I've read reports of people who have been to Chernobyl, and they say S.T.A.L.K.E.R. looks pretty much exactly like it. They almost like photorealistically rebuilt it for this game. But kind of one of the things that's attractive about it is it's pretty realistic in a real in kind of a sci-fi setting. Like when you're playing S.T.A.L.K.E.R. and it doesn't look very realistic because I'm fighting mutants at the moment. Like, if you run in just, like, firing full auto like a moron, you're gonna get yourself killed. That happens really easily. No, I hadn't heard that, Horace, but that doesn't surprise me. That sounds like the kind of shenanigans that CSG Game World would get into. Yeah, so it's very realistic compared to a lot of games. Like, you have to aim, you have to line up your shots. If you just kind of run in shooting like a moron, then recoil is going to make your aim just complete shit, and you're going to get your ass kicked. Which is something I really liked about it. It was kind of one of the first games that was like that for me, and it pissed me off, and I sucked at it, but eventually I kind of got good. And it felt rewarding to get good, because it's not. There's some games that are like 100% realistic, and you die in one shot, but this is kind of a good compromise. So yeah, let's see here. That's the shitty night vision. So yeah, so what was I thinking of? So yeah, the backstory of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Oh, cool. My Russian GF's girlfriend was... When he sent on patrol to the surrounding towns trapped in the evacuation. Yeah, I just read a book about Chernobyl, which is kind of what got me into the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. mood. It was on sale. And, what was the book called? Chernobyl 1 o'clock 23 minute 1:23:40. Chernobyl 1:23:40, which was by a guy who went to Chernobyl, and he also kind of gives a really good. It's only I think 6 hours long, the audiobook version, but he gives like a very good summary of the accident, the aftermath, etc. And the whole thing is just like the craziest shit I've ever heard. Like, it really shows off the virtues of communism. Let's see, what was I thinking about? Anyways, so yeah, so what is the backstory behind the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. games, or just kind of this franchise? Back in, let me see what the year was, because I'm actually listening to it on my phone. Okay, bugged audible mechanics, I'm not sure. I think it was the 70s. A book came out called Roadside Picnic. And Roadside Picnic was a novel about... Well, basically the plot of Roadside Picnic is aliens had landed on Earth, and the area where they landed, they had left behind the zone, which was an area in which the laws of physics broke down, where there was weird anomalies that warped time and space. What the hell? How am I supposed to get in here? Actually, let me see. Sneak into the base, take the key. Oh, I have to go kill the bandit leader. Okay, never mind. That was just me not paying attention. But yeah. So they have a road. So yeah, so the aliens touch down. The area that they stay in is called is the zone of alienation. And more importantly, what they leave behind is artifacts or relics or whatever you want to call them, which have supernatural properties. Or I guess supernatural, paranormal. I'm not sure how you want to describe it. But anyways, like for instance, in the first artifact they find in the book is called an empty, and it's two metal plates that are exactly, I think it's like exactly 1 foot from each other, and they will hover. And there's no way to push the plates together or to pull them apart. And these like these 2 plates that are connected by some invisible force will, like, any amount of weight can be sustained on it, because there's no way to push together or pull it apart. So it essentially has like infinite tensile strength or something. So there's stuff like that in the zone. There's other relics that will heal people. They can do just about anything. Is what the kind of the stuff the relics can do. And because of that, they are incredibly valuable to scientists, and they've led to immense leaps of understanding of physics and completely new technologies that have changed the world. So the people who go into the zone are called stalkers. So yeah, so stalkers are people who are suicidal or crazy enough to go into the zone. So the zone is full of is full of anomalies. So there's a bunch of different ones. I'm coming across a couple as I'm going through this game. Let me just go back, because there's one around here. Let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, so there's an anomaly there. So if I go into this one, it's going to kill them. Kill me. So what they do in the book is the stalkers are people who have memorized where the anomalies are, and they can get around them and get into... Yes, the artifacts properties don't go away. They're eternal. Yeah, I was going to talk about the movie in a minute. I'm just kind of going through the background. Yeah, so here I'm stuck in an anomaly at the moment. So it's this kind of whirlwind thing. So what they do in the original book and in the movie version is the stalker has bolts. And he carries like a big thing of... The modding community is super active. I'm playing a mod at the moment. I can look it up and put it in the description. But like, all the guns I have at the moment were modded into the game. This whole thing is just a massive mod. They've basically created like multiple full-length games. So yeah, so the stalker carries bolts around, and he throws them as a way to detect anomalies, which is kind of cool. So there's those. There's anomalies that are electrical. There's... do you ever go on the Stalker General on VG? No, I haven't, actually. It's been a while since I played this game, actually. So, yeah, so... They use bolts and stuff to detect it. In the later games, you have an anomaly detector, which will tell you where they're located. So just looking at some of the... Because I have some artifacts on me. So, like, what are some of the artifacts? Let's see here. The slug. Formed by the fruit punch anomaly, the negative qualities of this artifact are compensated by the fact that it heightens the coagulation quality of blood. Yeah, so that makes your blood clot really quick. The thorn removes radiation. This one boosts your endurance. Which increases your ability to run. Let's see here. There's the meat chunk, which heals you. Rodder Hardy's asking, what gun am I using? Okay, so at the moment, this is actually a Saiga. This is a AN-94 Obacon. Yeah, so this is a Saiga, which is a semi-auto shotgun. It's kind of like the shotgun version of the AK. But it is a semi-auto magazine-fed shotgun. The original title for Stalker was Stalker Oblivion Lost, which is one of the coolest names for... Anyways, I'm just going to reload because I wasn't really paying attention. Argent, when will you announce the winners of the giveaway? I'll check on it in a couple days. I was going to give people like a couple days. I might do a week. I'll see how high or low energy I feel. So yeah. Yeah, the wildlife is mutated as hell as well. There's mutated humans. There's... what else is there? There's mutated mice, which is actually something the mod added back in that were removed. There's mutated lynxes. Oh, shit. Yep, there is an anomaly. There is an anomaly that I ran into. And that's a pseudo dog. Which is a dog that has like a human-like face. So anyway, so that's Roadside Picnic. So kind of the thing they kind of realize at the end of Roadside Picnic is the title refers to the fact that the aliens are so advanced and so beyond humanity that they didn't even realize that humanity was there. They don't even recognize us as intelligent life. And all the relics and all the artifacts that were left behind is literally just their garbage. And that the aliens more or less were just there for a the equivalent of a camping trip is just how little that they concern us. So then there was a Russian director. Someone could post his name in the chat because I can't pronounce it. Andre something or other, who made a version, a movie adaptation of Stalker, which is kind of it's kind of has aspects of this and aspects of Roadside Picnic, but it's where we first get the idea of the wish granter. So once again, in that game, there was a zone of alienation, and the zone of alienation, I don't think it's ever established where it came from. I think it was implied to be aliens, or something to that effect in that game. But anyway, so in the movie Stalker, there is the wish granter at the center of the zone. Some unknown catastrophe happened, and within the zone in that one, all this supernatural stuff happens. And there's a room that if you reach the end of it, then your wish will be granted. And I forget exactly what happens in it, but one of the men that the stalker takes with him to go into the zone brings a bomb with him because he wants to destroy the wish granter to prevent anyone from ever using it for evil, because, well, the ability to grant wishes is very dangerous. Okay, there's a freedom guy. So here we go. Some bandits are shooting at me. So let me just see where they are. Yeah, so like I was saying about Stalker, this is like a tactical game. You can't just run in there like an idiot, like this asshole, or that'll happen. One of the things I like about this game is it really makes you feel like a special forces guy. Because once you get like decent at getting headshots and stuff, you can kill people pretty quick. It's kind of interesting because there's trade-offs. I have the because I'm only like I'm kind of early to mid game. I only have the like the first. Yeah, there we go. I died. That's another thing in this game. This game's not multiplayer, is it? I think there is Stalker multiplayer, but good luck getting that to work because everyone mods it. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Should probably switch to a closer range weapon. I don't know why my hands are shaking so much in this game. Maybe my character's getting tired or something. Yeah. Okay. So this is the AN-94, which is kind of like the modern version of the AK. It was supposed to be the successor to the AK-74, but it was just too expensive. Well, they tried to make a multiplayer game, and it was called Servarium, and it sucked. One of the things that a lot of the mods in the Stalker, the point of a lot of the mods in Stalker are to make the game harder. So there's a mod called Misery, which is literally just designed to make the game as miserable as possible for you. Okay. Grenades are also extremely powerful in this game, as they are in real life. Most video games, I think, don't understand just how powerful grenades are. I mean, there's a reason that armies use them. It's not just because they look cool. Let's see here. What was I talking about again? Oh, yeah. So there's the movie Stalker. Good director, actually. If someone could post his name in the chat, maybe. It's Andre something that starts with the letter T. But he made a number of good movies. He made Solaris, he made Stalker, and I think there's a couple other good movies he made. Not that shitty remake of Stellaris or whatever, but... Oh, not Stellaris, Solaris. My bad. Yes. Andre Tarkovsky. Yep, that's his name. So... he was noted for having... he was a Christian, despite being a Soviet director, and he's noted for putting Christian themes into his movies. I think he eventually had to go into exile or something, or got in trouble with the Soviet government over that. Because you know how the Soviet Union was with religion and stuff like that. So yeah, so now we get to this game, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow of Chernobyl. Oh, I should note that with regards to both, what are those two things? With regards to both Roadside Picnic and the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. movie, they were made decades before Chernobyl happened. The fact that the zone happened to actually come into existence, and it'd be kind of this eerie, horror-like place in reality from the Chernobyl nuclear reactor, is completely... what would be the expression? A complete coincidence. It wasn't based off of that. It really has nothing to do with that, to be honest. Which is kind of really creepy and, like I said, eerie. That would just that coincidence would happen. Let's see here. What gun did I pick up? Ooh, Beretta 92. It's a good pistol. That's what the U.S. Army uses. Yeah, Solaris, Ruff says Solaris is great. Yeah, I mean, the book was written by, like, an atheist Jew, but it was still a pretty good book. If you're looking for kind of some hard, classic age sci-fi, the book Solaris is pretty cool. Solaris by Tarkovsky. Yeah. Yeah, Tarkovsky's movies tend to be about Christian concepts of redemption, just from the couple I've seen. I have to watch all of Stellaris, but it's good. It's much better than the book. Yeah, so we have Stellaris. Oh yeah, so this game. So then they decided to make this game. So this was made after the... Oops. After the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, of course. So... The timeline of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow of Chernobyl is... Well, I'm just going to give... So, just spoiler alert. I'm going to go through all the spoilers of the game and kind of say what's actually going on in the plot. So, the Soviet Union established a series of psychic research facilities within the Ukraine during the Cold War. So yes, they were, in particular, they were investigating psychic research. Like mind control, mutants, all just kind of things that would be banned by the Geneva Convention or by international law. There, damn it. Wasn't being cautious enough there. Yeah, so the Russians had a top secret base here. So they actually expanded upon it after the Chernobyl accident because it was a complete no-go zone. So they could do pretty much whatever they wanted, and this area was so completely devastated that no one would ever think to come here and to look for experiments or that kind of thing. So they continued to work on their experiments. And actually, they continued to work on their experiments even after the Cold War ended. The Russian government kept the facility going in the Ukraine. Once again, the Ukrainian government didn't really know about it because, well, no one really likes to go into the zone because the zone is full of radiation and stuff. So a lot of different things came as the result of the research that the Russians conducted. There was obviously mutants, there was psychic technology, there was a lot of things, but the main thing that they came up with was a way to link multiple minds together to create a supermind. And this is called C Consciousness. So the C Consciousness project linked 12 volunteers together, and collectively they shared one mind, the one mind being C Consciousness itself. So C Consciousness, with a mixture of having the having 12 minds linked together, plus a bunch of other, like, I don't know, tech science things they hook up to it to increase its psychical power, had the ability to use its thoughts to affect reality itself. So C Consciousness, in true Soviet style, decided what it would try to do is it would try to change the nature of humanity, to alter the noosphere. I'm not exactly sure what the noosphere is. I think it's like the collective unconsciousness of humanity, or all thoughts. So C Consciousness wanted to use its power to go into the noosphere and permanently alter humanity, to make war, corruption, and crime a thing of the past, by basically changing human nature. So the result of this caused the second Chernobyl disaster. So the second Chernobyl disaster was a massive psychic explosion which tore apart reality. And it was kind of layered in, and I think the power plant underwent another explosion. So you have like 2 nuclear explosions, plus you have space-time getting ripped apart by a Soviet science project. And just kind of all these things on top of one another led to the complete and utter hell that is the zone we know and love in the STALKER games. So why are people even here? Why do people give a shit about literally the worst place on Earth? Actually, North Korea is still probably worse than the zone. It's because the relics are here. The wish granter, the relics are here. The relics are extremely valuable, because, like I said, they do things that defy the laws of nature. The soul artifact, which I have, or wait a minute, I thought I had the soul. Maybe I lost it. Did I lose it? No, I must have died when I had it, and not re-picked it up. But yeah, like the meat chunk dramatically increases, causes increased cell growth. So it rapidly regenerates your body. So they do stuff like that, and the scientists are trying to reverse engineer them, because the technologies that can be made from them will completely alter the way humanity exists. So so people will go into there who have nothing to lose, normally ex-soldiers. The Soviet Union was noticeable for disbanding, demobilizing large numbers of its army, namely its special forces, without really paying them properly. So you have like all these Spetsnaz and stuff who have no way to make a buck. So they decided to go into the zone to hunt for artifacts, which they can sell for tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And people also make money by selling things to the stalkers, be it weapons, food, equipment, that kind of thing. So there's a whole industry of people. It's almost kind of like Everest. Like there's a base camp, which is Cordon, where the army have their base set up, and from there you can go and there's links to the outside world. So stalkers will go there to sell artifacts and pick up more supplies. Now, the Ukrainian army guards this, and like all post-Soviet armies, the Ukrainian army is massively underfunded and underpaid, and because they're Slavs, they take bribes. So it's very easy for stalkers to get into the zone despite there being a huge army presence. You can just bribe the soldiers. And actually, early in this game, you can bribe an army patrol to get into further into the zone. Now, I never bribe them. I always kill them because they have AKs, and if you're trying to play this game without an assault rifle, you're doing it wrong. Oh, shit. Okay. But yeah, so they are in here. So, oh, also the various parts of the mutants are very... Wait, wouldn't there be confrontation between the world powers for these artifacts? Yes, good thing that you should ask that. So within the zone, there's a variety of different factions. There is the Western faction, or the NATO-funded faction, is Freedom. Freedom, I'm actually not too far from Freedom's base. Freedom is backed by NATO, and their belief is, the basis of their philosophy is that the zone exists for the good of humanity. That regardless of what its horrors are, ultimately the goods will outweigh the bad. So they believe in that. They also believe in, I guess, kind of making the zone safe for Ancapistan. So there's Freedom. Then there's Duty, which is my favorite faction. So Duty is made up of the remains of the original Ukrainian army column. Because when the zone was first uncovered, the Ukrainian army sent in a huge patrol to try and restore order. So they kind of got wiped out, but a large number of them managed to survive, and they founded Duty. Now, Duty believes that the zone is evil, and that the zone will eventually consume all of the world, and that their duty, as it were, pun intended, is to protect the world from the zone. So they have patrols. Duty's known for sending out large patrols throughout the zone and using the patrols to kill bandits, mutants, that kind of thing. They basically view themselves as being at war with the zone, and the zone being at war with the world. They also try to stop the artifact trade to a certain amount, or rather they'll buy artifacts, but all the artifacts they purchase they will give directly to scientists. There is a scientist faction that is completely underfunded and underpaid. This is Ukraine after all, who actually I'll be doing missions for later in this game. And the ecologists have fortified bunkers within the zone that they do research from. So there's Duty, Freedom. Is the zone expanding? Okay, that's good. So we're going to get to that. So there is a myth that all stalkers believe in, that at the center of the zone there is a artifact called the Wish Granter. Now, no one knows what brought about the Wish Granter or where it came from, but it's thought if you can reach the very center of the zone, then any one wish will be granted by it. And people actually, well, stalkers aren't sure if it's necessarily the a wish per se. It could just be a huge amount of treasure, like a huge number of relics, stuff like that. So yeah, so in the center of the zone, it's believed that that's there. So it's thought that a couple stalkers have reached the center of the zone. Whenever somebody reaches the center of the zone and makes a wish with the wish granter, then the zone expands, I think, 5 miles in each direction. And the zone is gradually expanding, and there's worries that it will ultimately overrun the whole Earth. I mean, it's not that big at the moment, but yeah. So the wish granter, we talked about sea consciousness. So the wish granter was set up by sea consciousness to distract people from its existence, also to lure fresh blood into the center of the zone. So sea consciousness has built a number of devices for mind controlling people, most notably the brain scorcher. So the brain scorcher is, well, what it sounds like. It's this massive like system of antennas. Oh, cool. I think I can save this guy. There's a duty member here. I don't know how to open. Oh, okay, there we go. There you go, my good man. Get out of here. What was I thinking of again? Yeah, so the sea consciousness built something called the brain scorcher. So the brain scorcher destroys your higher brain functions, and it makes you into a slave to sea consciousness. And that's where we get the Monolith faction. Now, the Monolith faction are people who have been brainwashed, stalkers who have gone crazy, or just people who have decided that the zone is some sort of religious thing sent by God, or something to that effect. I mean, there's different interpretations. But what all the members of it have in common is they worship the wish granter, and they worship the zone itself. And so Monolith, they'll do stuff like tattoo themselves. They'll mutilate themselves. They worship the zone. Is, I guess, just how you'd put it. And they're fanatics, and they make their base in the center of the zone. So anyone who tries to go towards the center of the zone gets attacked by Monolith. And Monolith has a lot of advanced weaponry. They also have a lot of they also have the advantage of the zone not actively being against them the way it is against other people, because sea consciousness can kind of control some of the stuff. So yeah, so the wish granter is actually a massive honeypot. So in S.T.A.L.K.E.R, there's 5 bad endings and 2 good endings, if you can call one of them good. So depending on certain conditions you fulfill within the game, you get different endings. So if you beat the game and you make it to the wish granter, if you beat the game and you make it to the wish granter, then there's one of 5 wishes your character can make. If you beat the game and you have a large sum of money, your character will wish to be rich. Makes sense. So your character will witness gold falling from the ceiling. Your character will just be surrounded by gold just raining down all around you, and they'll appear to be happy. Then the camera zooms out to reveal that what's actually falling around you is nuts and bolts from the roof, and the roof falls in and kills you. If you wish for immortality, which is the default option, then the wish granter will turn you into a living statue. So you're stuck eternally as like a conscious being that cannot move because it's made out of metal and cannot die. So that's like some I have no mouth and I must scream level of horror shit. If you wish to rule the world, then the wish granter will absorb you into itself. If you wish for... if you win the game with positive karma and are kind of liked by everybody, then you wish for the zone to disappear. And it shows your characters standing there with his eyes closed, smiling as he imagines like a field of flowers around him. The zone has disappeared, and now he's finally at peace. And then when your character opens his eyes, everything's black around you, and it zooms out and shows that the wish granter made you blind. It destroyed your eyesight. So the zone did indeed disappear. Once again, though, not in the way you might have wanted it to. Then the last wish is humanity is corrupt, it must be controlled. If you wish for... If you wish for humanity to be controlled, then you have a monologue, like a montage of a bunch of like nuclear weapons and just people getting killed, and it's really scary. And then you just see yourself alone in a void. And it's supposed to be really abstract, and no one's really sure what that ending means. Whether that means that you wish to destroy the world, or you wish to because you hate humanity, it sentences you to an eternity by yourself, because hell is other people. No one's really sure, I think, what that ending means. So then there are the good endings. So those are all meant to be troll endings. Because in universe, the wish granter is a troll. It's a honeypot. It's there to distract people from what's actually going on. So there's two true endings. The first true ending is you confront C consciousness, and C consciousness will ask you to help it. It says it wants to continue its mission of trying to lead humanity towards peace. C consciousness also believes that it can stop the zone from spreading. It claims that it's been using all of its psychic powers to contain the spreading of the zone, and it says as a person of extraordinary mental stamina and will, that if you were to join with C consciousness, it would greatly help its ability to fix the world. Is that a... Cool, it's that shitty World War II gun. Yeah, so then there's the other ending where you reject C consciousness's offer and you destroy C consciousness and kill all of the people attached to it, which is the good ending because it's implied that that causes the zone to disappear, or at least it dramatically damages the zone. So those are the 7 endings. Stalker Clear Sky does not have multiple endings, as far as I know. And Call of Pripyat has kind of multiple endings. It's kind of like a Fallout game in terms of the other endings it has. So yeah, the sequels are kind of weird. Because the sequels are more like expansion packs than full games. Both of them together aren't anywhere near as big as Shadow of Chernobyl is. I think they were sold for full price. I don't really remember. Yeah, so this is a TMP, so it just has absurdly high rates of fire. So now we're going to go into a lab, and I'll try not to yell out in terror. I'm only being semi-sarcastic. The labs in this game are fucking scary. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, once you get deeper, so there's like just a bunch of stuff to do in this game. One of the levels you do is you actually go into the Brain Scorcher and deactivate it. Cool, there's a relic. And that causes a whole bunch of people to head for the center of the zone. Uh-oh. Zombies. What the hell was that? Ugh. Discover the code to unlock the door. There's a weird anomaly. I'm just wondering if people can hear the game at all. Just because this part actually has pretty good sound effects. So I can turn that up if it's really quiet. Oh, okay. Here, I'll turn up the volume then. Okay, let me know if you can hear it now. See, here's all shady stuff that they used. Oh, cool, a relic. Oh. And I just got radiation sickness. I'm going to use some anti-rads. Oh, okay, it's still not working. Okay, let me try turning the volume up a bit more. There we go. This is kind of like that area in Metal Gear Solid 3 that DSP got stuck on. Just trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. Somewhere around here. There's the... Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. That was definitely a... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fire and snorks, fire and snorks. Fuck. That did not go very well. Okay, I'll turn it back down again. Let me just look up what they... I don't really feel like going through this. Password... Okay, there we go. I looked up the code. I just don't feel like going through the lab and this time, so I'm just gonna switch over to my Saiga because I need something with a lot of stopping power. Oh shit. Okay, let's just reload. Yeah, so I'm definitely supposed to use grenades there. Take that meat chunk. Okay, there we go. Now let me just go to this door. So the password is 2619547. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Let's see. 342089. Ah! Okay. That was scary. Kind of looks like one of the huts, to be honest. Yeah. That was, yeah, let's see. Is this door stuck now? Let's see here. Come on, let me go through. Fuck. Bug door mechanics. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Gotta the code's gotta be somewhere. Nope, that's not it. Okay, that doesn't work either. Let me see what the wiki says. Find the code locked door. Okay, so I looked it up. So it says I have to actually find the code before I can open the door, even if I know what the code is. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, giant fireball thing. Oh, crap, snorks. Snorks. I'm going to admit, I actually find the lab levels in this game legitimately scary. Like, it's not a lot of things actually scare me that often in video games, but these levels I actually find kind of scary, to be honest. There we go. One, 2, 4, 3. Okay. Okay, that was a lot of med kits, but I can get through here now. Okay, here we go. I was going to make a video about the Castlevania review. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I've just, I was feeling too low energy. Shit. Okay, there's a second door I have to get through. Holy shit, that thing will not die. I think it's dead now? Yeah, okay, there we go. It just took a lot of bullets to kill. Oh, cool. There we go. We got another relic. Got weird Soviet experiments. Yeah, as I said, I actually find this level legitimately scary. It's just so damn weird. Okay, let's see. I think down here is where the key is, maybe? Oh, yes. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, yeah, it's this thing. It's this thing. Okay. One second. Just gonna turn my fan on. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what bosses look like in this game. Okay, where did it go? Hello? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, I don't want to die. Crap, crap. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So that's actually a picture of the dev team, which is kind of cool. Got a fridge here. Got some ammo. Let's see. Where are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna kill you, but I promise it won't hurt. Oh, thank God I managed to kill it. Look at that thing. That thing is, yeah. That is scary. Yeah, the AI is really good in this game. The AI will actually outsmart you. Oh, okay, so the reward, if you want it, is the rocket-propelled grenade launcher, which is completely useless because there's no ammo for it in this game. And it's just not justifiable to carry that much weight around. There's a lot of relics in here, though. Let's see. I don't think that's where I was supposed to go, actually, but oh well. Got to do a boss fight. You see that that glowing thing? That's actually an enemy. Let me see if I can kill one. Let's see here. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Guess maybe I missed the code. The code must be downstairs. I probably just missed it. Fuck, I'm running out of of med kits. Oh, here we go. One of those Jawa things. Oh shit. It's blocking my bullets with its psychic powers. Fuck. I've played Amnesia. I have Soma, I just haven't played it yet. But, I might play that at some point. I just was in the mood, because I'd read a book about Chernobyl, and I was just kind of in the mood to, play something about, play STALKER. So I haven't played it for a while. Whenever I come back, there's always, like, new mods. And this is, like, this game has, like, one of the most dedicated modding communities of any game on the internet. STALKER. Yeah, see? That's what that electric thing was. This weirdo thing. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I actually have a grenade. Oops, and I missed. Fuck. Okay, what the hell am I gonna do now? Okay. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Maybe I was supposed to go downstairs. Sorry guys, it's been a while since I played this, so I forget. Plus the mods normally change where everything is. So when you replay it. A lot of this game is also procedurally generated, so yeah. Now where is that code? STALKER. Oh, there we go. Let me see here. Oh, there he is. Oh. Bugged searching mechanics. So that's cool. So I got a okay, so I got a M4, which is cool. I'll use the M4 later. But I also got a Benelli short. So it's a because in this game you can carry one sidearm and you can make one full-sized weapon. So this is a shortened Benelli, so I can hold this one-handed. Sorry, I can use this as a sidearm, which is nice. One sec. Actually, no. I'll answer that later. Let's see here. Oh, what was that passcode? $9524. Okay, it actually fires pretty quick. Cool. This doesn't look like it's going to end well, and that's because it isn't. Let's see. Do I have my Saiga? No, I'll just use my AK. So here we go. We got weird fetuses. Yeah. They were... that's not good. Crap. You know what would be awesome, speaking of who should make the next game of whatever? I would like to see a FromSoft do a Zelda game. I would be able to die happily if FromSoft did a Zelda game. Oops. Yeah? Well, I have a lot of grenades, baby. I don't really have many med packs left. But that doesn't matter. Oh shit, I'm out of med packs. That's not good. Fuck. Well, this isn't going to turn out very well. Argent, would you ever visit Poland or another Slavic country? Yeah, I'd love to visit one of those countries. Just the thing at the moment is I just haven't had the chance to visit one. I am going to see, what's it called again? I am going to Spain in the fall. So there'll be lots of LARPy vlogs from me in Spain. Okay. Okay, where... Oh, fuck. I wish I had brought my RPK with me. I didn't bring my RPK, which was probably a mistake. If I had my RPK, I probably could kill this guy. Just the amount of damage you need to kill one of these is disgusting. Fuck. Okay, so the issue now is, you know what, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat. The thing is, I spent too many health packs earlier in this level when I was going through all those anomalies. Oh, there we go. I got lucky with RNG that time. How good is your Spanish, Argent? I have no Spanish whatsoever. I just wanted to go to Spain because Spain is like the only place in Western Europe that's reasonable to go to. Oh, there we go, and I pass out. So, get a flashback to the Chernobyl nuclear reactor. Okay, so the military is here now. So I need to get past the military to get out, and I'll probably end this stream once I get out of here. So that asshole's dead. Fuck him. Let's see here. I think there was some med kits over here. Yep. Okay, good. Yes, med kits. And ammo. I'm trying to be a little more reckless with ammo this time around, just because I really haven't, I don't know, I need to use more of it up. Oh, there we go. Another artifact, and let's get out of here. The military will be here, and I have to get past them. Yep, that's not going to work. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Time to get serious. Okay, that actually worked really well. I think I got like 2 people with that grenade. Okay, so the military stalkers are probably waiting to ambush me somewhere around here. Yep. Okay. I don't know what the hell that guy thought he was doing, but he's dead now. Alright, let's see here. And let's get the hell out of this lab. And back to the surface. Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here? Curse you. Oops. Anyways, that's probably as good a place as any to end the stream. So I hope you guys had fun. If people like it, maybe I'll do another episode of S.T.A.L.K.E.R Chernobyl. I just kind of wanted to tell you guys about the story and kind of introduce you to one of my favorite game series. Have a good week, everybody. Peace.